Have you ever wondered just how safe your online world really is? In our ever-evolving digital age, cybersecurity has become the shield protecting our private data from prying eyes. Yet it's a world that many of us know so little about. Cybersecurity is a fascinating realm, filled with white knights and dark villains. In this realm, the hackers are the actors. Some wear white hats, using their skills to fortify our digital walls, and others, the black hat hackers, use their skills to breach these walls for their gain. Black hat hackers, named after the villains in the old Western films, are the individuals who exploit systems and data without permission, driven by various motives, be it financial gain, the thrill of the chase, or simply to cause chaos. So are we ever truly safe from these digital desperados? Now let's delve deeper into the dark world of black hat hacking. Black hat hackers, the villains of cyberspace, but who are they, really? Let's take a moment to explore the shadowy world of black hat hacking. It's a realm of intrigue, risk, and high stakes, ruled by those who choose to operate outside the boundaries of the law. Black hat hackers are individuals or groups who use their knowledge of computer systems to break into networks and systems without authorization. They're the digital equivalent of burglars, or in some cases, virtual vandals. Their motives are as varied as the individuals themselves. For some, it's about financial gain. They break into systems to steal sensitive data, such as credit card information, personal identities, or trade secrets, which they can then sell on the dark web or use for their own gain. This form of hacking can lead to significant financial loss for individuals and businesses alike. For others, the motive is disruption. These hackers take pleasure in causing chaos, creating havoc by shutting down networks, launching denial of service attacks, or spreading malware. Their actions can cause widespread disruption, impacting everything from small businesses to crucial infrastructure systems. Then there are those who hack simply for the thrill of it. For these individuals, breaking into a secured system is a game, a challenge. They do it to prove that they can, to test their skills against the defenses put up by cybersecurity experts. It's a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, with the thrill of the chase often being the hacker's primary reward. But regardless of their motives, black hat hackers pose a significant threat. They exploit vulnerabilities, breach defenses, and cause havoc. Their actions can lead to significant financial loss, disrupt vital services, and even put lives at risk. Understanding the history of black hat hacking can help us better grasp their motives and tactics. As we delve deeper into this world, we'll uncover the origins of black hat hacking, examine how their methods have evolved over time, and explore the dangers they present to our digital world. So stay with us as we continue our journey into the intriguing world of black hat hacking. The history of black hat hacking is as old as the internet itself. Indeed, the genesis of this dark side of the digital world can be traced back to the early days of the internet, around the 1980s. In this era, computers were still a novelty, and the internet was a largely unexplored frontier. But even then, some saw it as a playground for mischief and even malicious activities. Among the pioneers of black hat hacking was a group known as the Legion of Doom. This crew of hackers made headlines in the mid-80s for their exploits, which included breaking into some of the most secure systems of the time. Their actions paved the way for the hackers that would follow, showing that even the strongest fortresses of the digital world could be breached. Another noteworthy incident from this era is the creation of the Morris worm. In 1988, a young man named Robert Tappan Morris created a self-replicating program, an early version of what we would now call a worm. The intent was to measure the size of the internet, but things didn't go as planned. The worm replicated far more rapidly than Morris had anticipated, infecting thousands of computers and causing significant slowdowns. This event was a wake-up call to the world, highlighting the potential dangers that lurked in the shadows of the internet. These early days of black hat hacking were characterized by exploration and experimentation. Hackers were driven by curiosity, a desire to push the boundaries of what was possible. But as the internet grew, so did the scope and scale of their activities. What started as digital pranks evolved into serious crimes, including identity theft, financial fraud, and even acts of cyber terrorism. The rise of black hat hacking prompted governments and companies worldwide to take cybersecurity seriously, investing in measures to protect their systems and data. But as we all know, hackers are nothing if not adaptable. As technology advanced, so did the techniques of black hat hackers. With the dawn of the 21st century, black hat hacking took a more sinister turn. As the digital landscape evolved, so too did the tactics of these nefarious cybercriminals. In the early 2000s, hacking was primarily about gaining unauthorized access to systems and networks. Black hat hackers would exploit software vulnerabilities for thrill or personal gain. They were the digital equivalent of burglars, sneaking in, taking what they wanted, and sneaking out again. But as technology advanced, so too did the methods of these cyber outlaws. They began to employ more sophisticated techniques, like phishing. Phishing is a deceptive method where a hacker masquerades as a trustworthy entity to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information like passwords or credit card numbers. It's like a con artist tricking you into handing over the keys to your house. As we moved into the second decade of the 21st century, we saw the rise of ransomware attacks. This is the digital equivalent of a hostage situation. Hackers infect a system with malicious software that encrypts all the data, rendering it inaccessible. They then demand a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. It's a high-tech shakedown, pure and simple. And now, we're seeing the proliferation of botnets, networks of infected computers that hackers use to carry out large-scale attacks. Imagine an army of zombies mindlessly carrying out the commands of their master. That's what a botnet is. It's a dark symphony of controlled chaos. These are just a few examples of the evolving tactics of black hat hackers. They're always adapting, always looking for new ways to exploit our digital lives. They're not just breaking into systems for the thrill of it anymore. They're stealing information, holding data hostage, and even commandeering our devices for their nefarious purposes. Today, black hat hacking is more than just a nuisance, it's a global threat. We're living in an age where our digital lives are under constant siege, and the battlefield is only going to get more complex as technology continues to evolve. It's clear that black hat hacking poses a serious threat to our digital world. But what exactly are the dangers that lurk in the shadows of this clandestine world? Let's delve into it. The most common danger of black hat hacking is data breaches. Picture this: you're going about your business, blissfully unaware that a hacker halfway across the world is sifting through your private information. They could access your credit card numbers, your social security information, or even your medical records. The consequences? Identity theft, financial ruin, and a complete invasion of your privacy. And it's not just individuals at risk. Companies, big and small, are also prime targets for data breaches, leading to compromised customer data, loss of trust, and significant financial implications. But the dangers of black hat hacking extend beyond data breaches. They also pose a significant financial threat. Hackers can drain bank accounts, max out credit cards, and commit fraud. And when they target businesses, they can cause devastating financial loss, sometimes in the millions or even billions. This can lead to job losses, closures of businesses, and destabilization of economies. Now imagine if these hackers turned their attention to our critical infrastructure. What if they targeted our power grids, water systems, or transportation networks? The disruption could be catastrophic. Lives could be lost, cities could be plunged into darkness, and our everyday life as we know it could come to a grinding halt. But perhaps the most terrifying aspect is the unpredictability of it all. These hackers are faceless entities, operating from the shadows. They strike when least expected, leaving destruction in their wake. Their motives are as varied as they are, ranging from financial gain to political activism, to simply causing chaos for the fun of it. In this digital age, understanding the threat of black hat hacking is not just important, it's essential. We must equip ourselves with knowledge and awareness to navigate this ever-evolving digital landscape, where the line between safety and danger is as thin as a thread. So, we've journeyed through the shadowy world of black hat hacking. We've unmasked the faceless figures lurking in the digital underworld, their motives often fueled by a desire for financial gain, power, or simply chaos. We've traced back to the genesis of black hat hacking, witnessing its evolution from harmless pranks into a global threat. We've examined the very real dangers these hackers pose, from data breaches and identity theft to the crippling of entire networks. The impact can be devastating, affecting individuals, businesses, and even governments. This journey has underscored the critical importance of robust cybersecurity measures. From employing secure passwords and firewalls to regular system updates, every step counts in protecting against these digital predators. And remember, education is key. Stay informed about the latest threats and the best defensive strategies. Because in the vast realm of cyberspace, vigilance is your best defense against the dark arts of black hat hacking.